Hello, YouTube. Lord the Crocus Squirrels here with the Snark Patrol. Say hello, Snark Patrol.
Hello, Snark Patrol.
Nope, I won't do it. I won't let anyone know that I'm here because I'm absolutely not here.
All right, that's 3 Men and Opal. So, how we doing today out there, chat? I see Crypto's been as active as he is normally, and yes, very ironically, Ted Cruz was born in Alberta. He became, I don't remember if he was born a U.S. citizen or he just became one. I'm pretty sure he was born a U.S. citizen because
his mother was a U.S. citizen at the time.
Was a U.S. citizen at the time. I don't remember what Dad was about.
I think Dad was a Spaniard.
Or something. Could be.
Or, wait a minute. Anyway, doesn't matter.
He's a U.S. citizen born abroad. Yes, he is. So, we got a couple more folks in here. How are we doing for the like-dislike ratio? Do please smash that. Do please smash that like button. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. I don't like doing that. I usually don't do that, but it's starting to get somehow or another. It's starting to get important. I have no idea why. So, because even YouTube's telling me I should say these things, and I don't wanna, but yeah. No, Ted was not born in the U.S. But if he's born to an American citizen, he does actually hold a U.S. citizenship. Because I'm not a German citizen despite having been born in Wiesbaden. Both of my parents were Americans, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I was born in a German hospital. Yes, Danger Noodle. We have a Danger Noodle. Although I prefer Nope Rope because, quite frankly, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm not a big fan of snakes. Never have been, probably never will be. We have loads of fun with some of the weird alternate names. What do we got here? The formal chicken, the trash panda, the sea flap. Well, that was, I don't know. I think I would call that. I think I might actually refer to that one as an Irwin killer, but yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, well, the tiger pony is also commonly known as the prison pony. Also, try not to make any soup. Try not to eat a soup made out of a leather bird. You probably won't like it. You probably won't like the end result. At least the Chinese Communist Party. The Chinese Communist Party believes it's on bullshit. It doesn't, yeah. But everybody else is supposed to. So I don't know what the hell they think they're doing. Okay. Alright, so let me grab the volume mixer here real quick since I know some of the shit's gonna go all wrong. And we will launch into the first game while we discuss the news. You do not need access to that. Fine, go away. Alright, and let me grab the auto detect because that's going to be a thing. That's not what I want. I want this other one. Give me the other one. Thank you. Alright. So. I'm capturing for some reason. Why are you not capturing? Alright, fine. We'll just, then we'll do this the other way. That's the auto detect. Color we have to. See, I told you shit was gonna go wrong. And what
so the news.
I mean, Squirrel just can't seem to get it into the right plate in the right socket. That's all.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. So here's our first game. It is called Lone Land, and it does. weird shit. Why? All right. Remove. Come on. I will remove that because it's actually in the background now. And why is... Oh, that's right. All right, what do we got for news? Come on, gentlemen. We were just having this conversation.
Let's see here.
You can remember everything.
I didn't take down notes. I should have.
Same here.
All right. So there was a dark-skinned gentleman, a known Trump supporter, who did an interview. Apparently, sometime yesterday in Milwaukee, within hours, has been shot dead. This is a crime on so many levels. I'm not even sure where to start. It's definitely
hate crime for starters.
I find.
Question was he just shot?
I find it very positive and reprehensible.
Yeah. Was he? Do anybody have any idea why he was shot, or was he just shot because he was just an easy target?
Right now,
like that guy crossing the street.
As far as I've been able to tell, he was shot dead because Trump supporting.
Ah, yeah, because apparently to a certain side, then he wasn't really a black person because
Well, Joe Biden said he wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, what you're seeing right here is pretty much the entire game loop. There's not a whole lot else to do with it. But as you can see, the side of this building over here says, "Help me. Help, I'm being repressed." No, I do not think that think that our player character is supposed to be George Floyd, but what the hell? Okay, that joke was terrible, and I should be ashamed of myself. Okay, let's not do that.
Apologize for nothing.
Yeah, I'm not going to, but still, that was...
Just hold on, I gotta get... just give me a moment, I'm getting my list of demands together.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Opal, you get down with your bad self, and we should probably move on to the next piece of news. Okay. Oh, that's right. That was the big one I wanted to do. Because apparently, the Attorney General in Oregon is not allowed to sue to prevent federal authorities from doing something resembling what they have been doing. She and by extension the state of Oregon have not been injured in the situation that presents itself, and therefore does not have standing. The judge put out 14 pages worth of opinion. Wow. I got a chance to go over the filing or the opinion, and yeah, that judge is pretty freaking. That judge was scathing. Holy shit.
Wow.
Let's see here.
What's it with judges behaving badly down there? Like, I mean, you got the one with the Michael Flynn, and then you got the one, and then you got the prosecution with the Ken and Karen house defenders there, reassembling the gun to make it operable.
Oh yes.
Wasn't underwater, says Crypto. Yes, it's actually a lot like that. You're going to spend most of the game uncovering, kind of bringing the city back. And if you follow the stuff that's written on the walls, it actually tells the rest of the story. the rest of it. Been playing E7. Ooh, hello. Hello, Richard. I don't know anything about a university professor in North Carolina being found dead. I haven't exactly been paying attention to the regular news sources, so that's on me.
Also, the state of Missouri the attorney general there is looking to dismiss the charges against the McCloskeys.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know that that's actually true, and I think I can. Oh, okay, I see. I thought the game director was saying
that. No,
well, I know the governor of Missouri had expressed his intention to pardon the McCloskeys.
Pardon them.
Were charged.
Yeah.
And frankly,
and they have been charged.
And they were in fact charged. They were indicted. I don't know if they're going to take advantage of that or not.
Yeah.
I might actually do it. I don't know where to go. He doesn't feel a part of this place. This guy's, whoever this person is, they're whiny.
But yeah, your justice system is seeming a little. He's the bad behavior within it. Holy crap! What?
Michael Flynn actually did respond to Sullivan's last filing, and wow, shit! You want to talk about scathing? There it was. Okay, so Lone Land. This is what you see is pretty much what you're going to get. It's kind of more. I'm seeing this as a really neat little demo, and if I'm not mistaken, it is in early access. Although, even if it's a complete product, it's kind of one of those artsy things. It's kind of one of those artsy games.
Yeah.
And it gets a pass from what? Because of the way it presents itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's badly in need of optimization. Because it's running the shit out of CPU and GPU at this point. But, again, it's one of the artsy things that was done by someone that really doesn't have a whole lot of idea what the hell they're actually doing. So, I'm willing to forgive it a few things. Not a lot of things, but a few. It really is in dire need of optimization. Dire.
Yeah. But its price is really cheap, isn't it?
No, I think it's like $2. It's not it's not expensive, and if you just want to go fuck around and jump on something for a couple of hours, I suppose you could do a lot worse.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, it's a good first entry, like as a dev into this genre. I mean, you can take all the feedback of this and make something even better, and maybe make a little more money. Because as I said, I'm watching this, and the level actually kind of looks a little small for this type of game. You'd want a lot more in it if you were doing this type of game, if you were going to pay serious money.
Well, and
$2,
Here's the thing: the actual playfield is huge. Okay. So we're going for puppy blooper.
Well, it's not necessarily about size. It's about content. Like you could have a 100 by 100 kilometer map with like 9 items on it to interact with, and you have a giant map, but it's filled full of void.
The other thing you're missing is verticality, and I have actually I've played this a few times now. Oh Jesus Christ! I've played this a few times now, and I've actually managed to occupy most of it. I actually managed to occupy most of it more than once, actually. Because almost all of the empty space in here can actually be filled. There's quite a bit here. You just have to be able to get to it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
The idea here is that you start out in a what looks to be a very desolate swamp, and over time, it's in the wrong place. And over time, you actually wind up with a very large, if not particularly scary sort of environment.
Yeah. I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to encourage the dev. I'm going to say, you know, hey, this is a good first thingy, you know, keep learning, keep expanding. I mean, your ideas here got potential, you know, learn to program to do different tricks like running on walls and other little things. And
I think if we actually tried to add any more parkour to this, we'd wind up with way more problems than we solved. Let me tell you right now, this is I'm making this look easy because I've played it several times. My first time I couldn't get shit done.
Yeah.
And that's because you gotta get your jump in just so, or you're going to. And you actually, funnily enough, if you're trying to get to a specific location, you gotta plan for that shit, dude. This guy set this up as a puzzle game. This is nigh on brilliant. If I was going to define a puzzle platformer, this would be it.
Amen.
Because you're going platform to platform to platform to platform to try and get all the little gems. As this is the actual way to progress through the game. But if you don't plan properly, you don't work the puzzle as you find it, you're going to wind up having much bigger issues than you think you will.
Yeah.
Okay. You're beholden. You are in fact beholden to gravity here, but not to the degree that you would think you are. And at the same time, well, you got to, but you have it's almost like a jetpack. You have to be very careful about how you move and jumping. So, as a freshman effort, this is absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Somebody that has no idea what the hell they're doing with Unreal Engine. And I'm not gonna knock the guy for trying. I can't.
No.
I can't knock this guy for trying.
No. It's a $2 game. I'm not gonna knock it. You know. I'm actually gonna encourage the dev. I'm gonna say, hey, you know, you got a good idea here. You know, work it one way or another. You know, either expand the parkourness of it or expand the platforming nature of it. But you got a good foundation here. You know.
What I would suggest to the dev, leave this thing the way it is, except for a patch to do some optimization so it's not chewing through a 1060 in half a second flat.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this game is good as it is. Just leave it. Do the optimizations, do the graphical optimizations and stuff, or give us the opportunity to really put some controls on the frame rate, and then just leave it alone. Let this thing stand as a very solid effort. If you like the idea of jumping around on platforms, then just do it, guys. Just go for it.
Yeah, I wasn't saying revamp this game. I was just saying for his next project.
Well, for his next project, he needs to. The next project, he will want to step it up a notch.
Oh yeah.
But this one is, I would call this one good as is. Just leave it. Don't screw with it. Loneliness is a great place to find yourself. Well, if you're lonely, the only thing you probably could find is yourself. No, glowing GPUs. The CPU is actually okay, at least for the moment. Well, we're gonna have a conversation.
Oh, okay. So my CPU glowing a bright orange is okay. Okay, good. I take it the smell of smoke is just fine too, huh?
Yeah. I'm not having that problem. You might be though.
I'm just teasing.
I know. Nope, I don't have quite enough jump rate to do that. Alright, so the other thing I might recommend. Oh, I've only got 5 of those left. Oh wow, impressive. So that's actually, believe it or not, more of the game. I think I usually wind up at about the 30 range, so I've actually done pretty well today. 39 of 44. And actually, that looks like it may have been updated recently. Interesting. Alright. No, there are no saves. You have to do this all at the same time. Sorry, you're boned. That's just all.
Yeah.
It's like Mega Man.
Awesome.
Alright. Don't make me sick that murder log on you, Sanji.
Murder log.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I only armed the formal chicken with tactical nuke launchers. Don't pay any attention to this. These are throughout your house. It'll be good. All the death floofs up north, yeah, they've just got laser beams on their heads. Freaking laser beams, man. Anyway, moving right along. All right, time for the semi-main event. We actually have 2 games. This consists of not 1 but 2 games. Most of you will probably remember this here from Tiny Build, or at least you'll have heard of it. As soon as it finishes loading. Actually, I believe that. Okay. Right there. Clickety. If you were wearing headphones, be aware this might be a little on the loud side to begin with. And the game itself is being silly. And I want to see it too. A juicy game, you say? Oh wow! No squickies. No squickies. Come on, Tiny Build. Dynamic pixels. Unreal Engine. Ooh, autosave feature. Okay, so this is Hello Neighbor, and I know this one is a little on the old side. But it's actually kind of important for the moment. Graphics, resolution down 1, down 2, maybe that. Come on, really? Oh, enter. Okay, how are we doing for our kid line? The neighbor.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's go with. Let's turn the friendly mode on because I'm an ass like that. And they do not give us the option for Windows mode.
Windowed.
Which is not good, actually. English, Russian, Turkish. No, I haven't done a mixer thing. I don't want to do a mixer thing. If I want to do a mixer thing, I'd be streaming this on Mixer and not YouTube. Okay.
Well, to be completely frank with you, Mixer's gone kaput anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. So this one actually is actually moddable. I have not started the game as yet. And I don't see any audio settings, which is really not bad. Leisure Suit Larry. I played the Leisure Suit Larry games, actually. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Actually, I haven't played them all. There's a couple I haven't seen. And one of these days, I should get around to fixing that. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and the finale. Starts the game from that point. Peach Feast Splash. Ooh, yeah, no, I actually have a copy of that. But I believe my copy of Peach Feast Splash is on PS4. And I don't want to deal with the the share mode has to not work for this. We're not going to spend a whole
Yeah,
lot
no
of time
kidding.
on Hello Neighbor since we actually have the demo for a thing that was at one point called Hello Guest. And turns out to not be Hello Guest. It actually happens to be Hello Neighbor 2. They went and redid it. They went and rebranded it, which is I think a thing they had intended to do from the beginning. At least that was my first impression. Wow, dude, you are really out of shape. Now we have to
Like the rest of us.
Okay.
I don't think anybody on stream here is actually in shape.
Why is this? That ball is very shiny. And it's huge.
Huh?
What the hell is he doing?
Ominous.
Why are we going over there? That is freaking retarded. Yeah, I know, right? But then it's...
It's like the chin on that kid from One Punch Man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, wow.
Hey, Tom, how you doing? Uh-oh.
Hey, Tom.
Ooh, wow, this place is tore up. Yes, hello, dog, I see you. I have a Boston Terrier pup that's decided it's going to try and terrorize me. Okay. Okay, so there's the jump. I know where the sprint is. Can I crouch? Yes, I can crouch. Not that that makes any difference, it looks like. At least not in terms of what I can see. And... we're actually not doing too bad here. I can walk the fence! Outstanding. I can walk the neighbor's fence and jump up.
Well, as long as you don't sit on the fence, then we can. Because if you do that, then we can call you a fence sitter.
Oh my god.
I
can teabag the fence though. Whoa.
Oh. Well, we try hard not to kink shame in here.
Yeah, I was just screwing around. What is that guy doing? Oh.
And there he is.
We know! We know you were screwing around. Oh.
It may not have. I'd be willing to bet that's actually a stylistic difference.
Could be.
That was actually just a stylistic decision there. Okay. Ooh, shiny trash bag. That guy eats a lot of. This guy eats a lot of Chinese food. What's up with that?
He must love like the
He's
rice.
a Cheerio. He got huge ass Cheerios in his. So now what am I supposed to? I don't know what the actual Okay.
I have no idea either.
I don't know what the goal of this game is, and frankly, I'm not sure I care.
Maybe explore around to the back of the house.
I don't know. That might be a thing. Looked like he was going after his lawnmower. Ooh.
Ooh, did you? Oh, you mess with your. You're not supposed to get caught.
I'm supposed to get
You're
further.
not
I
supposed
think
to
I'm
get
supposed
caught.
to get further away.
So
You know,
you
I wonder
get
if he.
into the house.
He seems to. That seems to be the thought. He might actually have the Sayuri hiding back there. Ooh, big ass privacy fence over there. Did he turn his power back on?
Good.
He did. He turned his power back on.
Yeah. So you probably have to turn the power off and make your way around and try and get in before he gets back.
I actually want to see what his run distance is. Will he come back out to the? Because he crossed the fence. He crossed the fence to come get me when I shut it off the first time. Okay. We'll wait for him to go back inside. So I know he'll come back out here and turn his power back on. I just don't know if what else he will do.
Ooh, what's that hose doing?
It's not a hose. Looks like electrical cable.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's see. Watch.
Can't reach over there.
Oh, yeah,
It's like a massive game of hide and seek.
Pretty much is.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to play.
What the hell's he doing in here? Well, he definitely doesn't like me, so fuck this guy. Alright. Get across the street. Okay, so this game, if reported correctly, actually does have a multiplayer mode. Where's the ball? The ball ran away too. Damn it! I hate it when that happens. Okay, so I'm not as fond of the whole we don't actually have a windowed mode. Sorry, wrong game. No, I wouldn't necessarily risk that either, Tom. So you all can't see my desktop, but the link I have to Steam at this point says "Hello Guest Alpha." This is actually an alpha. They recently changed it, and I was contacted by the lovely lady from Tiny Build that's been supplying all my games recently. She really wants me to have a look at this thing, and I'm going, okay, I'll do that. So much so that she actually sent the copy of Hello Neighbor over here. Now, apparently,
Tinyville's been. I was going to say Tinyville's been releasing some really cool games, cute. I shouldn't say cool, but cute, nifty little games lately.
Well, okay, and really the only thing I wanted to get a good look at was the pathing that they used for the neighbor. Because they changed this. They changed this around a bit. The guide that they have for Hello Neighbor is actually on set paths. Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo hanging out in between their shows, having a go at the president for the cognitive test, which they then both failed.
Well, you know, you can't have certain standards to work at certain news organizations.
Let me see if it actually goes to Windows mode here.
Sorry. Allergies were kicking my butt this morning.
Oh.
And you didn't fight back?
I didn't say I didn't put up a fight.
Okay, this does actually have a little bit more in terms of alright. This has a little bit more in terms of options as far as video goes, which is fine. It doesn't bother me. Well, no, neither Don nor Chris could identify the rhinoceros that was actually on the test. It was hippopotamus, or is that a rhinoceros? Okay, that's the neighbor's house. Oh, no, that's the neighbor's house, but not the key.
Oh, you actually come armed.
No. Yep, there's the missing poster for the old neighbor.
Mama,
The hell?
what did you do?
Okay, the whole place is train wrecked now. What's up with that?
Oh, yes! Hannah, neighbor is Hannah.
Yes, hello neighbor. Off you go, please, Mr. Bulbasaur. Now he's probably not the time, Mr. Bulbasaur. Let's see what money's up to. Let's see what money's up to. Ah! The hell? Did you just steal all my shit, you little bastard? Get over here.
Too slow.
Wow, dude, you got some jump. You got some jump. I can't do that. How is he doing?
Holy crow.
Look,
Yeah, I
it
think
looks
in
like
this
a
game, the guy ends up having something that you have to sneak into his house or something.
Well,
I'm trying to remember. It's been ages
I
since I
think
looked
that's
at
what
this
we were
game.
supposed to do for Hello Neighbor, but I'm not sure what we're doing this time. Seems seems like he's running around just looting. But he's definitely not acting like the other guy. This is actually the thing. The pathing for this guy here is actually dynamic now. He's doing it differently.
Ah.
I don't actually have a camera anymore. I think he stole it. Oh shit. That's the indicator he's after. Let's go!
Yeah, I think you're kind of supposed to. It's got that stealthy thing. You're not.
You bastard!
Yeah.
He was
Oh, they really did improve the pathing. Yeah, I think this game's out of your league.
They
This
did
is.
some really interesting fun stuff with that.
Yeah, I think this game's a little out of your league because this is like one of those stealthy games where you have to be stealthy.
It's like, he's doing, this guy's up to something. They may or may not have something to do with the fact that the previous game where he did the other neighbor was they were concerned about things about people going missing for the original neighbor. Because I thought we were seeing we were actually seeing posters similar to the ones we saw in the vehicle where we first popped up. Oh look, pudding kitty. That pussy's got a hood. Oh, no. Sorry, scratch that. I'm gonna not. Yeah, that was probably very bad in the freezing department. I'll watch me call attention to myself as a result of. Okay. I don't know what it is, but it seems like I'm really short. Oh shit, what the hell's he doing up there?
No clue.
Being aware this is an alpha demo, that kind of behavior is something I kind of expect. It does give me a little bit more time to go and do something else. Like find my fucking camera. Which he probably still has on him, the bastard. Alright. All that and a murder of crows. I probably shouldn't try and get any closer than I am to the gas station though. Because if he's still up there bouncing off that sign, I'm wasting time that I could actually distract him well enough to. He might be distracted for long enough for me to get something else significant done. I don't know. I don't necessarily know this guy's. Yeah, he's still distracted. Let's go have a look around the rest of the universe and see what we can see. Crime scene tape here.
I'm gonna have to watch the stream. It's getting choppy.
Is it getting choppy?
The details getting blocky. Well, not choppy, but blocky. I said it wrong.
We might see a little bit of that, but I think the moving things has sorted out at least part of the problem. At this point, all we can really
I can just look at the screen.
Well, while he's busy bouncing off the side, we're just going to have a look at the rest of the environment, because again, you got the same sort of stylization as Hello Neighbor. And that is a fucking ladder. Where is it? Nope. Just kind of looks like one from that angle. the house. There's the house I'm actually supposed to be worried about. I finally made it back to the place I started. Holy shit. I had no idea. Alright. Rather than continuing to be misplaced, none of my shit has arrived back where I came from, so hooray. That is supposed to be a crime scene. And probably is one. Can I open this door? Oh yes, I can open the door. Let's have a look around the house while he's distracted. Ooh. I'm not sure I want to know what that is. Could be there's a few things it could be. A conveyor belt? Why? That's the shower. Okay. Alright, nothing in the fridge. There's a car door. What the hell? A coffee pot. Maybe I can bang him on the head with that. Interesting. I can't get out.
I sure like. I have to say, I like the art style for sure.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The art style for what it is, it works pretty well.
Yeah.
This is a hidey spot. Hey, I have a body. What? Oh, wait. Wow, it finally let me out. Okay. There's no one of those. Wow. That's somebody's lunch. Okay, so okay, so that's that's another location to hide in. All right, Tom. That's actually a really good question. Can a channel that is watching and live streaming another live stream with pauses and commentary be struck by the original stream?
I would say maybe, because it'll depend on the portion used.
Can I answer the question, please, Sanji?
Go ahead.
Answer is yes. It's actually, the correct answer is yes, but. And anybody can, if they're the actual copyright holder, then yes, they can do that. However, whether or not it would hold up in a court, of law is iffy at best. Theoretically, this could be fair use. There's lots of people that actually do that kind of shit, including some lawyers I know on civil law. It should be, Opal, and it might, and in fact, I would think it would be. I appear to be stuck, however.
Yeah.
In this curtain.
I think where the thing is it's a lot of times, most instances, is copyright abuse to exploit
Well, it's an
weaknesses in the
abuse of the
system
DMCA.
for
That's
censorship.
a little different.
Yeah.
Because abusing copyright usually when you're referring to abusing copyright, you're talking about going the other direction. I am most decidedly stuck. Continue. Can I do? I cannot move. I have gotten rid of the coffee pot I was holding. I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt with a fucking polo over it, or with some sort of a, looks like a hoodie or something over it. Alright. We're going to go ahead and blow this off. We were doing good up until the point where I got caught in the curtain. That's a bug. It probably should be fixed. I had a similar thing with the closet, but I finally managed to get it worked out. And yes, you were correct. Sitch, actually, his whole channel is about that.
Pretty much now, yeah.
As far as the channel... See, here's the thing. Almost nothing. Whether or not monetization is a thing on a particular video means almost nothing. It is actually the least... It is actually the... As far as I know... it is the least weighted of all of them. Of the 4 prongs for fair use, the least weighted is whether or not you're making money on it. It's more. It becomes more a question of how much did you use, and was that the minimum amount you needed to get your point across, or did you need more or less? And you look at. If you're going to do that, look into the decision to dismiss on the part of Benjamin versus Hughes. Or excuse me, it's Hughes v. Benjamin, because Akilah Hughes was the one that sued.
Yeah, because Sargon didn't need to do any commentary. He just re-edited it so it was a different product.
Yeah, he had no commentary at all. He just chopped it up to make her look bad, which was A, intended as satire, and B, was a very nasty critique, all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she even admitted to it too.
Hello.
That was the thing.
She did. She screamed about it on Twitter. That would be Akilah Hughes versus Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of Akkad. I don't know about doing 40 minutes between clips. You can, if it's your content that you're doing, you can go as long as you want in between individual clips you use. Your entire video could be clips as long as they're delivering some kind of message that isn't the original. The other thing that they like to worry about is whether or not what you've done is a market substitute for the original. And typically in terms of YouTube, that's really hard to establish. You take a live stream, you start making commentary on it. Your audience isn't going to be the same as the original. So even if you use the entire thing, or at least the overwhelming majority of it, you're still looking, and this is the same for just static videos like the ones I've done, that I did way back in the day. Generally speaking, you can try a copyright strike, but if the commentary is aimed at somebody else's audience and wouldn't actually afflict your audience in any significant way, then there's nothing to be done for it. There are some people that will watch both, and in fact, a great many people, especially if you're like me, and if the alleged infringer includes a link to the original video, generally speaking, then it improves the market for the original video. So Akilah, okay, Tom, you should have heard about this one, and if you haven't, I'm surprised. Akilah obviously did a whiny, ranty thing across the evening when Hillary Clinton lost in 2016. And I'm not going to say who won because anybody that doesn't already know that is just complete. Has been living under a rock for the last 4 years. Sargon was most decidedly impolite because that's the way Sargon. That's just what Sargon is. He's a commentator, a satirist, etc., etc., etc. And he's the absolute death floof to people like Aquila. So he chopped up. Her video was, oh God, it was fairly long. And Sargon cut out about 3 minutes or so. It's like 2 or 3 minutes of her video. It chopped it together and then kind of mashed it together without adding any other commentary. To show her for the whiny person she was being. The end result, of course, is that Aquila filed a copyright strike. Carl said, "Go to hell." She said, "Okay, you're sued," and then it all began. But the judge, the judge, in considering the dismissal, just earlier this year, it was either late last year or early this year. I think it was late last year. Considered Sargon's version of the video in question to be quintessential fair use. He used almost none of the original videos, like 3 or 4% tops. Definitely got the point. Definitely got across what his message, which is he thought that Aquila was being a whiny bitch and she needed to get over herself. So, yeah, Sargon is on permanent middle finger mode. Absolutely. Now you guys have got me gold bricking. What the hell's up with that? So anyway, Hello Neighbor 2. You can see the change in the AI. You can absolutely see it, and that was the big thing. That was the big thing they wanted to point. They wanted to point out to me, at least, in the whole thing. All of the material I got actually was really big on that.
Yeah, which I think is good because I've noticed, and not in all games, but I have noticed in a lot of games like every now and then you see quite often in games a downgrade in AI skill. I think AI skill is really, or development is really lacking in the game industry. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
There's a limit to what you. There's actually a limit to what you could reasonably do with an AI in a video game. Hello Neighbor was the first one was more about various waypoints and less about and much less about the sort of dynamic run anywhere you happen to think you can go. And that's a thing that they most definitely changed. Because you can see that silly thing running around, having a grand old time, and just examining all the bits and pieces around. You can even keep him out of the house that he was in. I think we probably will have to. I'm reasonably sure I have to clock him with a coffee pot to get the key for the upstairs. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably a thing that will have to be done. Beyond that, I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, the dynamic pathing AI has a couple of quirks in it still, and that probably should be fixed. Edward says, "Oh, it's a parody character. Oh, the parody character. Yeah." Edward Penis Hands. That's the only word I can think that would actually fit there. At least for that particular context. So, yeah, sure. I'm thinking that for what we managed to get a look at in the alpha, and admittedly that wasn't a lot. Getting the curtains to cut me loose was not a thing. It did not happen, despite several attempts at it. So I'm guessing that's a thing that needs to be fixed. I don't know if I was just trapped in the geometry after it cut me loose, or if something else was going on there, but we shall see. I'm pretty sure I'll be told at some point what the hell that was, or it'll get fixed, either one. All right. I do actually kind of like the new pathing, though. It seems like that's a much better way to do it, because you can actually see the AI for the neighbor's AI in Hello Neighbor, kind of pausing to think about where he's going, and he's got a limited range of movement that he can make unless he's headed straight for you. And even then, you become the waypoint for its AI. Getting bounced back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that was kind of a pain in the butt. But it's going to make Hello Neighbor 2 quite a bit more interesting in terms of that little bugger being able to get after you. So yeah, let's Hello Neighbor 2. You can put it on the wish list. It's going to be out sometime eventually, and not in the meantime you can play the original Hello Neighbor if you've got it. I'm gonna look into some mods for Hello Neighbor and see what I can get worked up. Maybe I can find some bullshit, because apparently there's huge numbers of mods, and I can't imagine they wouldn't let us do the same thing for Hello Neighbor 2. All right then, I think that's gonna come. I think that pretty well covers that. What do you think, Opal?
Yeah, no. Now we got about 55 minutes left for whatever you got last for us.
We've got one more game, actually, and this is the one I really wanted to get a look at. I haven't heard word one out of Sanji in quite some time. What's your trip?
I'm still here.
I was starting to wonder.
We gotta teach you how to snark more.
All right.
Well, I had nothing to say, so I might as well shut up.
Sorry about snapping at you a little while ago there, dude. I did actually need to get to the question, so we're gonna go with yeah.
Let's go with that.
No, I've actually had to study the terms for fair use and copyright law fairly thoroughly, especially in the early days. The early days for this channel, where I was taking entire videos made by creationists or SJWs or whatever, and then tearing them apart.
Right.
And yet today, nothing is completely set in stone either. Sadly enough.
Crypto says, "A quiet
Crypto.
Sanji? What insane witchcraft is this?"
I'm usually gone by this point.
Yeah, you are.
Wow, yeah, that's right.
I'm impressed.
I'm
All
impressed.
right, moving right along. I've got one more game for you guys, and luckily we've got quite a bit of time to go. So let's do this thing.
Look, now, Sanji, we got to get our four comments in practice here.
Assuming, of course, that it decides to do its thing. Although right now the window I'm looking at is really tiny. There we go. All right, welcome to Golftopia. No, back here. That display. Available resolutions is not that. I want this one. And now we can talk about this. There we go. Some graphics. Dip.
Oh, that looks weird. That looks better. Oh.
Put that back on. Let's go with that. And the will look good right about there. Voicing we actually need, and there's the interface. Input, autosave interval of 10 minutes. Let's make sure we've got nothing else going on down here. And you get, this is originally came up at 640 by 480, which should tell you a few things. Bills, plays, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're good. Alright, this is the build number, patch notes. This is actually fun. Strangely enough, this is a single player game. And check out this part. Wow.
So basically, you're going to be playing with yourself. Okay.
Okay, create the island. I want more water. Mountains. We can we'll turn the mountains down a bit. Lots of grass. And I think we're going to make this cold as shit. Okay. Regardless of the setting, play. Where does the only question becomes where exactly to start on that? What an area will a reasonably large amount of land area. There we go. Okay, now we get it. Like that spot looks like it's probably going to be our best bet for setting up. And here's a whole new map. And wow, I want this spot. No, that's not the spot. What am I looking at here? This one I want. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Lots of rocks, some places to set up. With no rage-induced insanity for other players. Actually, this is actually from what I've managed to figure out. This is going to be more a question of running a park. Boop, boop. Let's just do that. Off. And start the map. Learn about getting started. How do we do this? Okay, we use the clubhouse first. Click here. How much money have I got? 4 grand? The clubhouse has to go somewhere. And I think it might be best to put it. We'll put it here. Build a golf tee. Where's a good spot? We put it, no, we don't put it there. Okay. Okay, so what are we building now?
Oh.
The hole. Let's put the hole over there. That looks like fun. Or not. I think it's actually not. I think this is actually not a very good place. I think I made a bad call doing this. Nope. First poorly routed. What do you mean? Oh, I see. How now, brown cow? Alright, and now we get to paint. Between the T and Hall. Okay. Here's the hole. And this is actually very badly routed. Alright, do I need to paint some fairway?
Yep.
Angels. Alright. Okay, so we do actually have some routing. It doesn't look like it's great. So how the hell do I open it? First off, we're going to pause. Wait, so this is not helping. Golf checkpoint. There we go. Okay, it's actually open. Let's open the clubhouse now. Fine, whatever. Let's see if we can actually get anybody in here. Because that shit will be hilarious. Alright. So it's now Monday at 4 p.m. Let's see if we can get any of these buggers in here. Oh, somebody's headed that way. Can you get there from here? I don't even know what we got. Yeah, I managed. Boom! Welcome to Cambrian Park. Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna watch these little buggers do this thing. Ball landing, expenses, blah blah blah. Oh, that guy just screwed it up. Wow, that's actually going to be more. Watching them do the hole is actually. Oh, there's one. He managed to hit it hard enough to get it over. How do I turn the camera? Well, there's one batch of golfers. Got some more over here. Wait. Oh, those guys are waiting. Those guys are waiting. Those guys are probably waiting for these poor fools to get off the course. And it would appear that on my first day I have made a profit. Or I'm making a profit. Seem to be well on my way, so.
You mean you're not sinking yourself into the hole?
Apparently not. Learn about lights. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, how about some lighting? Can we have some lighting? Where's my lighting? Yeah, that's not too bad for... that's not too bad, actually. Ring of fire. Oh, wow. Let's have some... Alright. Brain tool, public building, utility building. We'll see if the lights are there. A drone hub. Ooh. A laser turret? Oh, that's for weeds. Okay. A log. Wow. Make giant Grandpa Mac. Rah! Picaya. Alright. Ooh, path. You can buy property. Mud bunker, sand traps. Thank you for Alright, why are you unhappy? Oh, it's too dark. Okay. I'm looking for. Where are these lights? Lights. He wants more green. Okay, fine. That I can do too. Green. Okay. Actually, what I need to do is crunch some of this rock. There we go. Now there's some green around the hole. There's some lights. Garbage can. So if I put down, okay, trans tube connectors. Those guys are in the next piece of territory over. That green may be a little too big. They love themselves too much. There we go. I'm now officially over my startup costs. So a one-hole course can, in fact, make a profit. So I need to work. I need a nice flat spot where I can. Ooh. Oh, I am such a mean bastard. I'm gonna do this. Put the keeper hole 2 over here, and the pin can be right over. See, where do I want? To use the I'm going to use the natural state of the island as much as I can. Can't build too close to sea level. But I actually want to make use of this hill. There we go. That ought to give something.
We're snoozing.
What?
We're snoozing on the job.
Yes, you are. You've been really too quiet for entirely too long.
But we just want to see the screw ups.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it.
There's not much. Yeah, I have to agree with Sanji here. There's not much use screwing up here. We're dying. Squirrel is trying to kill me and Sanji off. Send help!
That way. Ha! That ought to make their lives a little more difficult. What do you think, guys? All right. And to keep them out of the middle of the fairway, we're going to do that. Remove that. Pop that right there. And now I'll patch up that chunk of fairway real quick. And now we'll lay down a little bit more green here. Just like so. This ought to make them happy. Because if they do that, then yeah, no, we're good. Open it up, see what happens. And I'll put a light out here just to be weird. There we go. That ought to keep them occupied for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna get 18 holes out of this place. There's no way. Golftopia, Don Lemon made manifest. Ah!
Nah, there's too much competence in reporting in for that.
Oh! And I have an achievement unlocked called oh wow. Oh what? Oh! We got some shit going on here. This is the spot in which yeah, they're hitting it too hard. It's costing them. See, the thing is, it actually costs them a stroke if they if they wind up in the rough. It costs them a stroke. And I'm now gonna ask the silly question: how long is it gonna take them to start avoiding the fan?
I have no idea. That's even assuming that you're going to get customers.
Nice even par for this hole.
Hey.
That crazy gadget looks fun. I better avoid these rocks. Ooh. Nobody's up. That guy's not upset. So who was it? The one? Oh, he's swimming. That's why I only got a buck from that guy. Fucker.
I'm watching a little bit behind here because I'm watching the stream. Boy, Mary really couldn't hit into the hole. The guys know how. Oh, I'm horrible.
Oh wow, that guy actually made it on. That guy managed to keep it on the fairway. He didn't hit it nearly as hard as what happened. Oh guys!
Oh wow!
Jeez. I wanted to use the terrain there as much as possible because, well, sand traps are cool. What? Ooh. Apparently there has now been an announcement of Regis Philbin having shuffled up his mortal coil. Which is maybe nice.
May he rest in peace.
Wasn't he working with Kathy Lee Gifford back in the 90s?
Yep.
So I was kind of hoping that that hill would actually just would do half the work for me, and it's really not doing that.
Yep.
All right, so we're learning some stuff about how all this works, and the clubhouse is apparently valid. I have now made 10% over my initial investment. All right, catch you later. That would depend. That would depend, crypto. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that would do 4 terawatts of power would do a lot of damage. See, it seems to be that unlike most games of this nature, most of these little tycoony things, that we'd actually have some. It seems like it's actually a little more entertaining. Alright. First off, let's put a bench there, between the two holes. The drink machine can go there. I put a snack machine next to it. Let's see. The trash can goes next to the bench. Right there. And the restroom can go over. Where do I want to put the restroom? Because we're going to need it. This is the one common area between the two holes we've got. Close to sea level. Put the restroom there. If we have to blow it up, we'll blow it up. Oh! That guy lost a ball.
Wonder if his wife will still love him.
Learn about making your great home. I'm sorry. This would be more a question for the guy's wife. Or at least some of the ladies on the course can teach them about how to treat a hole.
Yeah.
Fiona and Edith and Veronica out there. Their pathing seems a little awkward right now, but and Owen can't find his ball. There it is. Oh, he missed. Ah, bastard. That's what he gets for using a pitching wedge. Edith and her putter are not having a lot of fun either. This one here is making a shitload more money than the other one. That's impressive. That's incredibly impressive. Alright. George and Georgia. Oh, jeez. Complaints overlay. Well, they don't like the, apparently they're not like, oh, that wasn't a good spot for the bathroom, apparently. Alright. Yeah, I could trim that up, but I don't want to. Trace the golf courses. Turn that overlay off. Okay, so... Oh wow, my golfers aren't bothering with the fairway over there. They just seem to want to jump right over to the green. Which I suppose is one way to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so not spending as much money on some things as I could. What do we got for weeds? Oh wow, like nada. Well, these guys definitely like their widgets. All right, what else have we got here? Because this is already starting to work a profit here. So, what is that orbital power? Ooh. Right, turn off the
Orbital power?
overlay on this one too.
What do you want to know?
Alright. Utility buildings, the drone hub, and they don't like being close to ugly structures. A laser turret for keeping off the weeds, and the lawn mower, of course. I've got a little bit of everything in this department. Ooh, a driving range. Okay. Upgrade. Okay, here's the question. How do I upgrade? Use Opal registry, use Work overview, right, finances. So what? Okay. So it's $222 right now for upkeep. And I'm making more than that, so that's okay. That's not gonna be bad. How about yours? What do we got? From downtown. Gotten any of that yet either. Awful registry. Melissa. Okay, so lots of basic memberships. Wait a minute. Not everybody here is visited actually. Sort by name. Sort by name again. Actually sort by visits. Eve didn't like it. No wonder why. That is Scarlet. Wow. Okay. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff in here. No freakouts. We haven't had a single freakout. So that's good. Can I upgrade the? Do I click on the on that to upgrade it? Drones, manager. Ooh, selecting a manager. Mr. Manager, get your ass back over there. Select the hub. Upgrade. What do we got for upgrades? Oh. I can get the lawnmower, a putting green, and it just saved my game. Okay, so now that we've got a whole star to our name, I can have up to 6 holes, and I could probably lay one more down here if I lay one more hole in here if I really want to. All right. So let's go. Okay. So how are we doing, crypto? Oh wow. That cost me a shitload. Oh well, at least I'll have enough for at least I'll have enough to make the expenses. Ooh, we got a bronze. How would I go about removing the
Actually, I think I may have an idea.
Do tell.
See that fan on the second hole?
Yeah, what about that?
Flip flop it. Make it on the other side.
If I put, I don't know. I think that might. I think that might actually irritate the customers. That being said, I'm thinking that I could put a hole. I could start down. I could put a tee down here and put the hole clear the hell over there. It'd be a pain in the ass to paint the fairway, but it might actually work. Who knows? Because that would be a huge. That would be terrifying. It really would. Weeds are super blooming. That's not a good day. 10 grand for that, $650 for the other. I don't have money for either. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to get a drone out here to do the weeding.
Are you trying to drone strike the lawn now?
Weeds are a pain in the ass.
Well, light up the weeds and make everybody happy.
Light them up, cuz we're going down. There's probably a cheat or 6 that would enable us to do something that would enable me to do that.
Yeah, on the plus side, if you do that, Dorito sales might go up.
I know, right? What's up with that? Well, I don't have any way to eliminate the weeds right now. I spent way too much money. More money than I thought I was going to. So I have to wait till I have a little bit more cash on hand.
Just typical American. Blowing all the money they get.
For me, that's more gospel than truth.
I thought gospel was true.
Oh, come on.
Interesting. I think I need that then. Yes, hello puppy dog. Carpet. Oh, I bet it would, Crypto. Yeah, I get that. I've been dogged. I have been dogged. We have the Boston Terrier pup. Hello, Miko. How are you doing today? He's just going to attack my face. I see how you are. I would show you, but the camera's still not working. So probably something about having one too many USB devices running around in here. All right. Oh, there's a Marlena. There's a Marlena on this golf course. she's in an artificial sand trap at the moment. Or actually not an artificial sand trap, more a natural sand trap. She's looking for her ball. I'm not sure I'm as thrilled about the spiky purple hair though. Terrible skull dragon. Oh wow, okay, oh no, she found her ball. And then she missed the hole. And she seems to think that that's a thrill? How the hell does that work? Oh. Is it me, or do we have more purple-haired women running around on the course than we have any number of guys? Maybe I'm just out of my freaking brain. The sad part of it is the hole too it's the big money maker now. Want to preserve those people for future paleontologists to find? Yeah, we want them representing who we were. Well, from bones, you can't get any kind of or from fossils generically, you can't really get a clear idea of behavior. So,
except what is preserved on their phones. Don't forget, carpets do a really good job of preserving shit.
well, sometimes those things happen because you got to realize that if they find humanoid things in there, they're probably just going to assume that those were the stupid ones. Bar. I have a dog. Hello, doggy. From a species perspective, yeah, that would certainly help in terms of preserving specimens more or less intact from individuals, but again, it doesn't say much about brain pans or how the brain pans operate. Oh, Dean almost made the hole. And Lola's back on the course. This is like her third time through today. I think they're getting used to it. Ooh. No, that's bad, but that's actually bad for the bison. That is totally mean to the bison. I still wonder if I should put the third hole right there next to the snack machine, and then loop it back up towards the backside of hole 1. Because I'm not going to get much more out of this area. Okay, just domestic cattle. Well, that's actually with domestic cattle you can, maybe some chickens. Well, okay, then you have, then you wind up with them thinking that with your future paleontologist thinking if these guys were farming in tar pits. We're trying to grow food in tar pits. Okay. Well, we're actually, believe it or not, just about out of time. And we made some serious money over the last while and a half. What's up with that?
I have no idea.
We should probably skip, damn. That's a 10-to-1 profit. This place is making a huge friggin' profit. That's assuming that we don't actually have that we can find something a little more permanent than magnetic media to put data on. Because after a while, magnetic media will just fail. It'll demagnetize. Yeah, you might want to deer with wedding dresses. I don't think we should. I think we should probably leave teal deer out of this.
Yeah. He seemed to come out of his little episode there he had for a while back.
Okay, I am currently being pinned down by a puppy. I can't. No, the way she's got me pinned down right now, I can't even reach for the mouse. Which is why you guys have been looking at the same shit this entire time. Maybe I can get this moving if I use the other hand. Considering my mouse isn't actually built for left-handed use. Okay. The clubhouse is looking kind of hollow on the backside. You know? I wonder what it would take to buy the next chunk of property, though. As this chunk of property is effectively valueless, I would have a really rough time justifying that. This one's better, although it's still really rocky. That could be useful if I could get some of the trees out. Maybe that. This might be okay for a hole that starts over here where that drone is and goes clear over there. It ends up probably right over in front of those stelae. So it's been almost a week for these guys, and we're doing pretty well. Okay, let's try fast. And fast only increases things by 5 minutes of time. Which I suppose works, but anyway. Okay. Ooh, torches from bronze. I think most of our golfers are actually in the clubhouse sleeping. It's been telling me for a while now I need to learn about making a great hole. But somehow or another I really don't know about that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something really rude. And we're gonna turn this the other way. Kind of back towards. There we go. Maybe not that far. Who's bitching about what now? Not being used. Do I need more snack machines? Oh, that didn't go well. It did on the other hand completely change the dynamic of the Yep! Wow! Okay, then.
That's nasty.
Huh?
That was nasty.
That was pretty icky. What would happen if I actually know that I should pick it up, move further back. See what I get.
Yeah, so it's not so strong.
Oh wow, no, we can't have that. That's not working. Okay, somebody's ball is in completely the wrong spot. And I can turn the rotation speed down to... There. That should keep things away from the freaking bathrooms.
Yeah.
we go.
Should have put the bathrooms on the other side, down there.
Well, the bathrooms are currently not being used, so. This is not being used. Alright. So we're all good there. They're all going that way. Now I know why they're not being used. I think I know why they're not being used. First off, let's close that. And how the hell did it take me that long to start? It's got plenty of supply. Shop. The drink machine is all good. And was just recently resupplied. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and kill it right here since it is now 1 o'clock. Oh, there's a cheat thing. You know, we can save the game. And we did this without. We managed to do this without cheating. Let's see what the cheat mode looks like. Kill all the weeds. Oh, I can. Give me 1,000,000. Upgrade the farmhouse again. Hover rentals. Ooh, I could probably do that. All right, I think we're done here. So,
All right.
let's go ahead and save again. Save there. Accept. And off we go. All right, let's go ahead and drop the game. This game here was actually kind of amusing. For what it is, it's a single player game, so that's why we were having that particular issue. Which we can test out the route if we want to, and that's the thing. I'm sorry to say that I neglected to do, but mostly this is actually mostly a simulation game, which is the thing that I hadn't originally cottoned on to. I should have, but I didn't. And actually, believe it or not, I'm kind of almost looking forward to finding ways to further torture the golfers. Because that actually sounds like fun.
So you said did you say that you could actually play your course?
Yeah, it actually gives us there's actually a selection. There's actually an option there to be able to play the courses yourself.
Oh, that's cool.
Or so it would appear. But this is I can understand now why they made this a completely single player game. You don't need multiple players to be screwing with you. The objective of this game is not to compete with other golf courses, to see if you can improve to the point where you're making a serious profit in a full-size golf course. And the thing that they said actually at the front end was absolutely true. You can make a profit on one hole, but apparently 2 is better. All right, good game, folks. Good game. If you like the simulation tycoon type critters, then you're gonna love this. This is absolutely brilliant. If you don't, then if you're much preferential to FPS games, then you're probably not gonna like this very much. For what it is, I will give this one. I'll give this one 7.5 out of a possible 10. This would be. I think that's fair. How about you? How about you, Sanjo?
I think it's more than fair.
I
had checked it for a minute to see if I was still muted.
How about you, Opal?
I think so.
Uh,
It looked like a neat little game.
it is a neat little game. We got lots of fun stuff out. We got some giggles out of it. Actually, you know what I'm doing? I'm actually going to pop that up to an 8. The game's $20 on Steam in early access. The building management tower defense hybrid, and everyone is going to build their future dream golf course a little bit differently. We want to see what you guys can do. It's amazing what we've managed to do in just a little less than an hour. That's kind of where I'm at with that. Actually, we're here over an hour now. All right, then. All right. So, anybody up to an 8? Going once? Going twice? Sold. Apparently.
Up to what?
I'm gonna kick it up to an 8 because, quite frankly, even for an early access game, $20 is a fair. $20 I think is probably fair for this game, at least as it is right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily. They might have even got away with 25, but you know, let's not give them any ideas.
But yeah, $20 is not unreasonable. I don't know what the price tag is going to look like on launch or on its official launch.
Well, let's say 15. It's only worth 50.
Yes, I know. I'm coming. Just a minute. Wow.
No. $20 is the perfect price.
Well, in all fairness, they don't currently have plans to change the price. So, hooray!
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
I'm completely good with this. All right then. I think we actually picked a good one to end off on. Hello Neighbor, and Hello Neighbor looks okay. The alpha for Hello Neighbor 2 looks pretty good, and well, Lone Land is Lone Land. It's given that that was a freshman effort, I'm gonna give him props for that. He actually built something that resembles a game, even though he is doing an intentionally artsy thing. I think we're good. You are a dog. Why are you such a dog?
Better than some entries we've seen on Steam.
You have no idea, dude. You don't even get me started. There was a game long ago called Unconscious that was absolutely worse. It was objectively worse than anything done by Digital Homicide.
Wow, they must have worked at that.
That was my opinion at the time. Holy crap! I actually whipped it out again a while back and tried playing it again, and it just didn't do well. It didn't sit with me at all. It made me want to destroy people. So there were a few others. There were a few others like it. But yeah, no. This most of these here don't have a whole lot of. I think we've actually covered most of the criticism we really did have for some of these. Little bits and bobs and bugs and shit. So, that's going to do it for us for today on Wednesday. It looks like we've got Banners of Ruin, What Happened, and there was another one I had going on here. What did I do with it? It's here somewhere. Yeah, I'll find it eventually. There is one more, and I may not have installed it yet. Let me just look at the library real quick. What Happened? Banners of Ruin and Destroy All Humans. There it is. I found it. The updated version of Destroy All Humans on Steam. We're gonna see if we can get that one in. And I did actually get a copy of Barotrauma here recently. We'll probably look at that at some point in the near future as well. Alrighty then. Actually, I think I may have to. Oh no, that's a week from now. So not Saturday. We will not. We can't have what happened on Saturday. It's gonna have to be on the. That's probably going to be the first. Well, Saturday. Next Saturday we'll probably do what happened. It's not quite ready for prime time yet. And apparently it's going to be. There's going to be a little bit more. There's a little bit more they want to do to it before we show it off. But Wednesday we'll have a small slice of games. Assuming for 10 seconds that I have not managed to fill that bar and or otherwise obtained a capture card between now and then. Because the old one, unfortunately, folks, is DED dead. I considered the idea of using the share button, but it does have its issues. So, alright then. Say, everybody say goodbye to the Danger Noodle, the Trash Panda, and the Death Floop. And we're going to formal chicken our way out of here.
Bye.
Now, between now and the next time, see ya. Be safe.
Bye,
Be
Murder
safe.
Log. And let's make games golfing again.
All right, folks. See ya.